Snyder redefines Jonathan Crane's brand of terror in a politically devastating way. Scarecrow here isn't a mad scientist with fear gas. He's the straw man, a folkloric terrorist force operating 1,500 miles away from Gotham. He doesn't inject a toxin. He injects social paranoia. Look at the prologue. A farmer murders his best friend with a combine harvester after discovering an infidelity revealed by this sinister figure. What is the book telling us? That fear in this universe isn't some fantasy about giant monsters. It's the very real fear of the everyday citizen. Betrayal, economic ruin, the loss of control. Scarecrow is the catalyst for social fractures. He doesn't destroy minds. He simply nudges the prejudices and paranoias people already carry inside.
The horror in Absolute Batman is a byproduct of social unrest and systemic distrust. This is where the comic delivers its most brilliant and disturbing political punch. Traditionally, Robin is the symbol of light that rescues Batman from his darkness. But in the Absolute universe, corporate power and the fascist state have co-opted that symbol. Jack Grimm V, a member of Gotham's billionaire elite, funds Grimm House to take in orphans, those who fell through the cracks of the system, outcasts and street kids like Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, and Stephanie Brown. But this isn't philanthropy. It's the weaponization of trauma.
Under the command of General Slade Wilson, these kids aren't being saved. They are trained, uniformed in corporate activewear, and weaponized as the Robin program. The system has realized that to fight an anti-establishment symbol like Batman, they don't need more corrupt cops. They need to hijack the counterculture. They need to create their own designer vigilantes. It's a fierce critique of late-stage capitalism and state security propaganda, taking the victims of economic inequality, branding them with the R, and turning them into soldiers to hunt down the one man actually trying to change the structure. The tragedy that seals the fate of this issue is the fall of Jim Gordon, a man who had uncovered the hidden truth behind the Batman Project and the city's past. But the paranoia sown by the unseen forces of Scarecrow breaks him psychologically at the worst possible moment. Gordon's death isn't a physical murder by Batman. It's a suicide induced by systemic panic. However, look at the media narrative that immediately follows. Mayor Hill goes on national television to declare Batman murdered former Mayor James Gordon. The lie becomes the official truth in a matter of seconds. The system needs a monster to justify its new state of siege. The death of classic Gotham's moral compass is the perfect pretext for Slade Wilson to declare war on Batman, using, ironically, the Robins as the tip of the spear. It's the post-truth machine running at full throttle. Scott Snyder and Nick Dragotta have backed Batman into a corner he's never had to fight his way out of before. He isn't just facing a comic book villain. He's facing the gentrification of justice, an army of orphan kids trained to hate him, and a manipulated public that sees him as a ruthless killer. This issue marks the loss of innocence for the Absolute line. Batman is alone, his pride wounded,
having failed to save the man who wanted to help him. The question this comic leaves seared into our minds is disturbingly profound. How do you fight the system when the system has dressed your future allies in your own colors to destroy you?